Hello lovelies, it's Tracy. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and we're watching Sserafim. So we have all the music videos that they have released. I think they're all of them, at least from their official, like the hybe labels YouTube channel. So today we're listening to Fearless, Antifragile, Impurities, Unforgiven, and Eve, Bluebeard, and Psyche. Is that the last one? It's a long title. Anyway, I tried doing something. I was just testing something out with my fringe, and I don't know guys, I don't know. Just ignore that. Also, these bits are finally growing out a bit more. Like, I can't wait for it to reach the rest of my hair so it's not like an awkward length. Again, ignore that. And if you see moustache hair, ignore that as well. I need to wax my tash, but I just haven't gotten there quite yet because I've been putting it off because pain. So yes, so that's what I've been putting off lately, but I'm very excited to get into more of Sserafim. I know you guys are really keen to get into more with me as well, so I'm so excited to get to watch these music videos. I haven't seen any of these music videos, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the music videos. I have heard Antifragile though, because how could you not escape it? Literally every man and his grandpa was doing the Antifragile dance challenge, including JYP. And that was a time, wasn't it? Did you guys see that? That was, he really gave his all into it. He needed a bit more groove, I will say that, and I feel like he needed to feel the music a bit more, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm very excited to get to that. And if you would like more exclusive content, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. We have been venturing more into BTS, so if you are interested in them, we have more videos over there, as well as a lot of TXT, a lot of Stray Kids, some ATEEZ, and I think I'm going to try and do Sserafim's what is it called, like their pre-debut journey. So that series that they have on YouTube, I'm gonna hopefully do over on Patreon very soon, because I'm very interested in how that all came about. Also, there was something else. What was it? Oh yeah, K-dramas. We're doing a whole bunch of K-dramas there at the moment. So I'm very excited to watch more shows over there. Also, I really want to quickly say, if you are a fan of K-beauty and mostly skincare items, even hair care, snacks, things like that, I do have a discount code with Corel, and it is linked in the description box below. I have my code, which you get 10% off anything on the website. So when you use the code, you get 10% off and I get a commission from your sale. That way it's a win-win situation. But I just wanted to let you know, in case you do shop there or you are interested in any particular products and you would like money back, you can use my code. Of course you don't have to, it's just there if you want, and if you want to support me and the channel. So thank you so much, and let's just get onto the music video. Let's go.
제일 높은 곳에 난 닿기 원해. 눈에서 내 answer. 내 혈관 속에 날뛰는 new wave, 내 거대한 passion. 관심 없어 과거에 모두가 알고 있는 거 trouble. I'm fearless, a new bitch, new crazy. All I got next one. Baby, 저 highway, highway. 멋진 결말에 닿게 내 힘들도 나의 일부라면 겁이 난 없지, 없지. What you looking at, 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 what you looking at. I'm fearless, huh? You should get away, get away. 다치지 않게, 다치지 않게. You should get away, get away. I'm fearless, huh?
Let's quickly just stop there for a sec. Hold on. They are so in sync with their dance moves. It is actually crazy impressive. Also, I did watch a Sserafim guide. I'm yet to watch the super long, like movie length guide of Sserafim, which I will do. I just haven't had time to fully dedicate to like a movie length video. But if you haven't watched the guide that I watched with them, the link is just up there. Yeah, the ladies are so crazy good at their dance skills. Also, I really am enjoying like the soft strength that they have in their voices. Like I feel like especially chaewon, she has like, I don't really know how to explain it, but she has this like ethereal soft strength to her voice, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like she can effortlessly belt things out, but it doesn't sound like a punch in the face, you know what I mean? Like we're like wow vocals, but also it's still so like, it's not like, I hope you know what I'm trying to say because I am having a hard time explaining it. Yeah, it's just like such powerful vocals, but you don't feel like it's assaulting you in the best way possible. Like voices that have pure strength to them, like Xion from Dreamcatcher, oh my god, I die every time I hear her sing. But also I really like the soft strength that some voices can have where it's effortlessly powerful, but it still has that softness to it where you are almost like walking through a field of butterflies. That's just how I feel about it. But anyway, also I still can't believe Eunchae is so young. So young. So very young. Okay.
욕심을 숨기란 네 말들은 이상해 겸손한 연기 같은 건 더 이상 안 해 Cause you're forever with 내게 가슴 밖에서 제일 내게 내 밑으로 조아린 세계 Take the world, break it down, down 밟아줘 highway, highway 멋진 결말에 닿게 내 흉진도 나의 일부라면 겁이 난 없지 What you looking at, what you looking at What you looking at, what you looking at What you looking at, what you looking at I'm fearless, huh? You should get away, get away 다치지 않게, 다치지 않게 You should get away, get away I'm fearless, huh? I'm fearless, huh? turning off the paper 준비되는 payback Bring it, 당장 내게 I'm fearless, huh? What you looking at? 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 I'm fearless. You should get away, get away. 다치지 않게, 다치지 않게. You should get away, get away. I'm fearless.
Oh, that last shot was so
The
cool.
Sserafim.
Ooh. Okay, so that's leading into the next song. Can we appreciate this last shot here of them all with this massive crown shooting sparks out the bottom? Like, that is such a cool shot. Obviously, the Sserafim, all their songs are having to do with their own strength and parts of themselves that they are proud of, and, you know, basically, as we can see, all their songs are named something quite interesting and all have various aspects to do with, you know, just being yourself. And this particular song really does, like, it's such a good debut song because it is a particular vibe and strength that we haven't seen in a very long time. Like, obviously, groups like Blackpink and Twice are very like are huge. They are enormous groups. But I feel like their songs are very much produced on the side of like the good times. A lot of them are purely like party music or dance music and music in order for you to, you know, be happy to and dance to. And they do have obviously some really amazing grounded emotional songs. But I feel like Sserafim is in their own concept of, oh my God, those birds, where all their songs, at least these title tracks that we're listening to today, have to do with being okay within yourself and taking your own like weaknesses or things that people might see as like the only word I can think of is Impurities, but I'm trying not to say it because it's one of their tracks. Basically taking your impurities, but being like, I'm fearless. I have nothing to fear from my weaknesses or from what you perceive as ugly about me, whether it be emotional scars, physical scars, mental scars. They are all a part of me and I shouldn't be afraid of them. And it's such a really amazing power song because it is still such a really amazing dance track. It's not like a full-on in your face dance track, but it's soft enough where it's almost as if, because this is just before New Jeans, I think, debuted. And I feel like this was almost like, even though technically they're separate companies, but they're under one big one, that they might have tested this softer sound with Sserafim, because it has certain elements that New Jeans are using musically, not conceptually or lyrically or anything like that. So I find that so interesting, but also the fact, as I said before, that all of their songs are encompassing something that we should not be perceived as weaknesses, but that they are a part of us and we will use them to our advantage, or we will overcome them, because it is just something you have to do in life and everyone's not perfect. Like, I really enjoy that. So I haven't really seen that sort of concept since Dreamcatcher, in a way, because Dreamcatcher has obviously quite a lot of strong concepts, obviously starting from more of that horror concept into a bit more of like a social justice concept at the moment, from Scream to where they are now. So it's a little bit similar to that, and I haven't seen any other group that really sort of takes that concept like and encompasses it with everything. Like, there are individual groups that have certain songs. I'm spending so much time talking about this, but obviously there's individual songs that certain groups have that might have to do with self-empowerment. But I feel like Sserafim takes it to a whole another level with a lot of their albums and music being more about self-love and self-acceptance. I have no idea about their other B-sides. I'm only going off the B-sides that they have released music videos to and their title tracks, but I'm very interested in knowing more about their B-sides as well. But okay, before I waffle on too much, let's get on to the next song, which is Antifragile. And I love this song so much. It is so catchy and such a boss workout song. This song will get you going and get you moving. So yeah, I'm very excited to see wholly what the lyrics are about, because obviously I don't know fully the ones that are in Korean, but also what the music video encompasses. So
I am anti-fragile. I am anti-fragile. I am anti-fragile.
Kazuha. Wow.
I'm anti-fragile. I'm anti anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. Fragile, fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. 가시밭길 위로 ride.
First off, can we talk about chaewon's iconic hair? I feel like she suits this dark, like the dark Oreo hair so much, as well as like the short hair with the fringe. I feel like she could look so edgy but also so chic at the same time, and it really hurts my soul. I don't know how anyone could look like that, but also her charisma is just off the charts. Like, I die. I can't. But also eunchae with a fringe, so amazing. I feel like this particular song is the one that really, like, Fearless was, you know, helped propel with their debut, but this song obviously was everywhere and we could not escape it. Everyone was doing dance challenges too. The dance itself is absolute fire, and this song really just, I feel like, yeah, I probably would not have been interested in the Sserafim musically if I hadn't have heard Antifragile.
You made me boost up. 거짓으로 가득 찬 party 가렵지도 않아. 날들이 만나 나도 좀 듣는 내 rival 모두 keep going and falling cause all we know I'm a jumping. Yes, give it up. 걸어보면 I'm a lion. 눈빛엔 거대한 desire. 더 구워 gasoline on fire. 불길 속에 다시 날아 rising. 있지만 내가 뜨거운 those shoes. 무슨 말이 더 필요해. 무심한 내가 걸어온 거리 I got the right to the die. 어떤 높이 가줄게. 내가 바랬던 세계 제일 위에 떨어져도 돼. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. 난 지금 on my way. 갚아버리죠 너의 fairy tale. Now you know my name. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Lovey, 멋대로 정하네 나라 내 대해. I don't know what to say, I can feel it. 뜨거운 관심을 환영, 귀여운 질투는 고해. 줄다린 인형은 no thanks, 내밀었을 나의 노래. Yeah, give me that. 걸어보 we on like a lion, 눈빛엔 거대한 desire. 또 부어 가솔린 on fire, 불길 속에 다시 날아 rising. 있지만 내가 뜨거운 those shoes. 무슨 말이 더 필요해. 무심한 내가 걸어온 career I got the right till I die. 더 높이 가줄게. 내가 바랐던 세계 제일 위에 떨어져도 돼. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. 난 지금 on my way. 갖다 버려줘 너의 fairy tale. Now you know my name. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. We can break it, baby. Rock it, twist it, lock it, baby. All I know is you can chain me. Cause I'm gonna break out, gonna break out. We can break it, baby. Rock it, twist it, lock it, baby. All I know is you can chain me. Cause I'm gonna break out, gonna break out. 더 높이 가줄게. 내가 바랬던 세계 제일 위에 떨어져도 돼. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. 난 지금 on my way. 갚아버리죠 너의 fairy tale. Now you know my name. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile.
The Sserafim.
It's just cool seeing like all the different little clues. Well, it's pretty big clues to be, you know, to be honest, about their next title track, but it's so cool to get to see, just to see it unfold. As I said before, Antifragile, whatever, depending on where you are in the world that speaks English. It is such a boss song. Like, it is so freaking cool. Not only, like, this is, to me, one of those songs that literally everything encompasses just how iconic the outfits, the music video, the choreography, along with the song, just seriously is literally perfection to me. The dance is so iconic, but not only is it iconic, it is so hard. Like, the difficulty, I have tried to learn Antifragile, and not just the chorus, but I tried start to finish. I only got to maybe just before the chorus before I was like, I am dead. I've had enough. It is just so physically taxing as a dance that they must have worked their butts off to do this song and do it so perfectly. I remember seeing a comment somewhere, I forget, but they basically were just calling out Sserafim's amazing synchronicity, whatever that word would be, because not only are they dancing in sync incredibly, like, perfectly, but the angles that they lift their arms at, just everything about it is absolute perfection. And I cannot fathom how long they would have had to practice doing this dance. I just can't. But also, can we talk about their styling? They are one of the groups where their styling is so iconic to me, where they all look so individual, but you can tell they're a group. It's one of the choreographies. It's one of the styling choices that they have always gone through, where their looks are so iconic that you see other friend groups go to festivals dressed as the Sserafim, or taking ideas to create their own group outfit, because each of their outfits are so individualized, yet they look like a group. It's so cool that they managed to find these individualities between the members and have them look so unique, and people can pick out, you know, a member that they really gel with or a star they really gel with, but they still look like a whole, which would be so difficult to do, especially in terms with female fashion, because it is so vast and so overwhelming. Like, with male groups, I feel like it's easier to narrow down a style and individual looks for the members, but also harder because there isn't as wide of clothing for men. But at the same time, because females have so, like, literally endless possibilities, it would be so difficult. So yeah, I absolutely love Antifragile. So I'm very excited to now go on to, is it like they released the song as like a B-side to Antifragile, I'm pretty sure, but they just released a music video with it too called Impurities. And the only thing I know about it is that it is a slower song, which is not usually my jam. I don't really like slow songs. But lyrically, I'm very interested to hear what this song is about. So let's just get into Impurities.
badness 이건 magic 아님 tragic 해준대로 다시 try it oh oh 심장에 빛깔은 마치 금산 타오를 듯한 내 안의 passion 모험 맺은 거는 마치 necklace 나를 더 빛나게 해 Can see your chosen destination so here's my game No matter what you say Can you see 떨어진 한 방 drip 투명한 내 안에 섞여들지 아무렇지 않은데 keep on moving Impurities show you my impurities 욕심내도 like a witch Share real me 건물까지는 빛 강렬하게 반짝일 그저 readings Impurities show you my impurities 짙어지는 요만한 빛빛 끝을 알 수 없는 our wishes 아름다워 now with my scratches Just because it's what I am 시련 속에서 커진 power 겁나지 않아 덮친 shadow 다 이뤄내 desire Just because it's what I am Can you see 떨어진 한 방울 trip 투명한 내 안에 섞여들지 아무렇지 않은데 keep on moving Impurities show
Wow, that's a
you
cool
my
shot.
impurities 욕심내도 like a witch Show you real me 깜빡거리는 빛 강렬하게 반짝일 그저 readings Impurities show you my impurities ATEEZ
Ah. See, I didn't realize that that song was for, like, it was a collab song. I had no idea. I thought it was just part of their, like, B-side that they would perform with Antifragile. Speaking of Antifragile, like, I really enjoyed the lyrics to Impurities. It's obviously not my kind of song that I would normally listen to because I normally listen to fast-paced songs. But I do really enjoy the lyrics of it. It also has the same vibe of Yunjin's Attention. And I'm saying this from a point of view where I haven't fully listened to Attention before. I'm only, like, in my head, only have, like, the first little bit of the chorus playing. So I can only speak to, like, what my brain thinks is, like, recollecting from what Attention sounds like to that song. Like, it has that same soft sound to it and, you know, a little bit more of that Y2K era songs that would come out during that time.
You see 떨어진 한 방울 drip 투명한 내 안에 섞여들지 아무렇지 않은데 keep on moving Impurities show you my impurities You got me looking for attention
Which is obviously like a whole thing with New Jeans. It's very much like revival. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that I enjoy the concept of Antifragile. For some reason I can't speak properly. Antifragile so much that, you know, the whole meaning of being anti-fragile is that the more you take and the more that you receive hits, you become stronger. And I love that so much because it's a song that embraces that strength that you receive by going through tough times, and it is so inspirational for people, especially now in a lot of remakes of Disney films. It kind of has been doing away with the female characters finding their own strength through trial and tribulation. It's always seemingly nowadays they're just born amazing, and that's obviously not a human thing. You can obviously be talented in a lot of areas, But by no means is anyone just born perfect and can be strong and do all these incredible things from the get-go. There is training involved. There is hardships involved. And I really enjoy this song because it is saying that it is normal to go through hard things, but those hard things will make you better and they will make you someone who won't break. And I think that is such a really cool message, that everyone goes through hard times. It is how you then take it to strengthen yourself in the future. And I really enjoy that. So next song is their newest comeback. So I believe this comeback was for their first full album. And I'm very keen to get to listen to that at some point, whether or not it will be with you guys or just on my own time. But I'm very excited because I have no idea what to expect with it. So very excited. But okay, Unforgiven. Kazuha with the, oh my god, her outfit.
Unforgiven, I'm a villain, unforgiven, 내가 기댈 거다. Unforgiven, I'm a villain, 사실대로 기억대로 unforgiven. Yeah, what you want, 불편함을 get the face, wanna shut me up. 사냥감을 거듭해, 저는 warriors. 너의 게임에 난 문제 없어, such a freak, 고치가비. Let me do 발로 Sserafim. 내가 제일 싫은 건 내 근데 물림. 어둠 속 불을 켜 맞춰 rebelling. We gonna keep breaking rules, gonna give unforgiven. Yes, I was bleeding. 힘없이 늘 져야만 했던 삶. But alright. 바란 적도 없어 용서 따위는 난 금기를 겨눠. Watch me now. Now, now, now. Unforgiven, I'm a villain, unforgiven, 내가 길을 가다. Unforgiven, I'm a villain, 사실대로 기억대로 unforgiven. Unforgiven. Unforgiven, unforgiven, unforgiven. 한계 위로 남겨지는 우리 이름. Unforgiving, giving, giving. 내 스타일로 living, living, living. 내 방식까지 원 없이 또 한국말로 아주 철없이. Get started, let's get started. 미래 그 앞에 새겼던 나의 소리. 신념이 지면 난 villain, I'm not the Cinderella type of a girl. Unforgiven, yes I was bleeding. 힘없이 늦어야만 했던 싸움. But alright. 바란 적도 없어 용서 따위는 난 금기를 겨눠. Watch me now. Now, now, now. Unforgiven, I'm a villain, unforgiven, 내가 길을 걸어. Unforgiven, I'm a villain, 사실대로 기억해 unforgiven. Unforgiven. Unforgiven, unforgiven, unforgiven. 한계 위로 남겨지는 우리 이름. Unforgiven, I'm a villain, unforgiven, 내가 길을 걸어. Unforgiven, I'm a villain, unforgiven, 내가 길을 걸어. Oh, I will never be a clown. Oh, 고개 들고 연락다. Oh, 내 목소린 좀 loud. Oh, I don't care to shut it down. Unforgiven. Unforgiven, unforgiven,
The Sserafim.
That was such a cool song. I was not expecting oh my god. I was not expecting that at all. Also, I really love the music there where the twang of the guitar and the background music was mixed to sound like from that Western usual sound, like that, you know, usually where they go have a shootout where it's like like it's that sort of vibe in the background, but it's not in your face saying that it's Western. So it's really cool when we see like Kazuha in the cowboy hat and all the different references to like being a cowboy, and almost like we don't care what you think. We don't care if you forgive us or if you think I'm a villain. Like the fact that it's giving me that sort of like bounty hunter Western vibe where they are just living their life and they are being authentically them is what gives me life in this music video. It is so freaking cool. And like, I love that, where it's the line that says, if belief's a sin, I'm a villain. I'm not that Cinderella type of girl. And the fact that, you know, the fact that if you have belief in yourself or belief in whatever, like, I can't. I feel like I need to move on before I like lose myself entirely in my own brain. But yeah, I am so excited. So, no, I got that wrong when I was saying it's Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's wife. So, I'm very interested because I've seen bits of dance challenges and this song looks hectic as well in terms of choreography. So, I'm very intrigued to see what the song is actually about, especially the title of the song. It's like, huh? So, yeah. Let's just get into it. Let's go. Oh, so that's the arrow that she shot, isn't it? As well? Like, is that they're trying to mesh the two things together? Those outfits are so cool.
I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Stress, fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress. 괜찮단 뭐래도 거짓말인 걸 난 알아. 괜찮겠지 뭐래도 착한 얼굴에 네 말 잘 들을 땐 괜찮잖아 그런 건. 내 룰은 나만 정할래 yeah. 볼 거야 금지된 걸. Never hold back 또 자유롭게. Boom 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 내 심장이 뛰네. Get it like boom boom boom. Get it like boom boom boom. Boom 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 내 심장이 뛰네. Get it like boom boom boom. Get it like boom boom boom. I wish for what's forbidden. Get it like boom boom boom. Get it like boom boom boom. I wish for what's forbidden. Get it like boom boom boom. Get it like boom boom boom. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we say the best dress. Fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress.
Can we just quickly say how cool that whole concept is? The fact when Yunjin, shoot, what's her name again? Yeah, Yunjin. Where she's holding the apple saying, I wish for what's forbidden. That definitely gives me an idea to do with the Eve part of the title, where Eve is the first one to eat the apple or forbidden fruit, which, if anyone knows about mythology, the apple and the forbidden fruit from the Garden of Eden was knowledge, and Eve craved knowledge. She didn't want to be just, you know, she wanted to learn more and know more about stuff. So that, yeah, so it's going to be really interesting for the rest of the lyrics for me to see what else I can sort of pick out to do with the title of the song. But that's a really interesting call. So if you guys have also theories or knowledge about this particular song, please let me know as well in the comments, as well as any other things I might have missed from the other songs as well. I would really appreciate that.
The Sserafim.
I feel like that's such a cool song and cool concept. Like, what I got lyrically and from the music video, this is just my interpretation, is that because they're all playing almost like children's games, it kind of gives me the impression that since being a kid, like, they've been told this, that because of being a girl, they have to hide their emotions. They only have to smile. They just have to act like a doll, and basically not allowed to be a human. And the fact that they bring it back to as well, how like they just want to be like Eve on that day where she took control of her own life and decided to eat the forbidden fruit and gain knowledge. I feel like that's such an interesting concept in itself. And even the graffiti at the very end where it says, "I won't hide myself," is so cool. At least I think that's what it says. And then, you know, having Sakura turn around and, you know, almost make sure like you promise me that you won't hide yourself is a really cool concept in itself. And the fact of not wanting women to hide who they are just to be seen as, you know, by society as good or the ideal woman or one way or another just because of how they need to behave, is frankly stupid. Like, I'm so glad that they're sort of doing these concepts and with lyrics that are very smart and pretty funny as well. Like, I really enjoyed the parts where like they don't outward, like they're lyrics that are written so like they're not in your face. They're not like they're very much being like artistic about how they are talking about it. Like I can't find it, but basically the parts where it's like, you know, girls they wanna have fun. Basically the same sort of thing where like they just want to be themselves. They just want to have fun. And if hiding your emotions, hiding who you are in order to be perceived as beautiful or to be perceived as an ideal wife or ideal woman, ideal whoever, is, if that's the case, then they don't want to do that. They would rather do what Eve did. And I find that so cool. I have a feeling that maybe the other references to the title have something to do with women that might have done the same thing as Eve. I might look that up as well, just because I'm interested in knowing. But if you guys have your own interpretations and your own things that you have seen, whether or not it be from the group itself, please let me know in the comments. I would really love to know. But wow, this makes me so excited. Like, I already was excited to delve into Sserafim, but I am even more excited to, deep dive even more into the group. I feel like I won't be able to do a whole lot of stuff. Like, I feel like a lot of stuff I'll be watching on my own time. But I am going to try my best to do a bunch of stuff with you all because, yeah, Sserafim is probably one of the few groups that I will end up really listening to. Apart from Dreamcatcher, I feel like they are going to be up there with Dreamcatcher for me because I love the messages that they try to, communicate in their songs. Their choreographies are so catchy and look so fun, but also they are not just like easy, simple dance moves. They are dancing so hard. And I really find that so cool that they are just 5 amazing women that are really so inspirational in that they are really killing it right now. They are going for their dreams and they are working so hard, and that's very inspirational. And it's really cool to get to see them, just go to new heights. So I'm very excited to get to see more of Sserafim. If you have suggestions for me, please leave them in the comments below. Yeah. So thank you so much for being here with me. I also want to take this time to thank my lovely Patreon lovelies. Thank you so much for all your support, especially my super mega marvelous lovelies, Abby P and Willow. Thank you so much for being amazing, as well as my other Patreon lovelies. Your support really means the world to me, especially during this time where I'm basically jobless. So I really appreciate every single one of you, and I am very excited as well to sort of have the time now to do other jobs that I've been meaning to do, not necessarily with YouTube, but personal jobs, things to do with my wedding coming up. It's almost 3 months now into my wedding, as well as other side jobs in order for me to save money. So yeah, it's a whole thing going on at the moment, but I'm very excited to get to see what the future holds for us. What else? Yeah. I also want to thank my YouTube lovelies. Thank you so much for being amazing and always, giving me your support. I really appreciate every single one of you. I hope that you guys, if you haven't joined already, please join the lovely family. We'd love to have you. And don't forget to press the like button. It really helps us out, lets us know what you're vibing with. And until next time, thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.